Robert Stacy, the Construction Technology Instructor here at UniTec Career Center. My program is designed to be a 2-year program. Most students that come to my program will take it for 2 years. After that, a lot of them will go into the apprenticeship program up in St. Louis. You get to start at an advanced standing in the apprenticeship program up in St. Louis. You're going to start out at about $14.50 an hour, and that's right out of high school. I've had students graduate on a Thursday and have a job on Monday and be working in construction. That's the first step, and in about 3.5 to 4 years, you'll be making around $30 an hour. Plus benefits is another $26 an hour. So you'll be making about $56 an hour within about 4.5 years after graduation, and that is better than most people that go to college and get a degree. So, but we do a lot of work in here. To my left is my classroom. To my right, where I'm standing right now, is my shop area, and we do a lot of work out in my shop. If you like homework and book work, don't take my class, because we do not do a lot of homework and do a lot of book work. Of course, we take safety tests in here. You have to make 100% on my safety test, which sounds terrible, but what that means is that you're going to be really safe, and it's really hard to flunk my class if you have to make 100% on all my safety tests. So, and the reason we make 100% on our safety tests is because a lot of the tools we use are dangerous. I'm standing right here next to our skid steer, and I can operate this skid steer, but usually I let students operate the skid steer, so that way they can learn. We've got a backhoe attachment, we've got buckets, we've got augers, we've got trenchers, we've got a root grappler, which is a pair of big jaws. So students will operate this, and they'll leave with experience of operating this, so when they go to a job site, they can say they've already operated this. So, as I said, we use a lot of different tools. One of the most dangerous tools we use is a nail gun. We have ones that run on battery, we have ones that run on CO2 cartridges, as well as ones that hook up to an air compressor and run. But these tools are very stupid. They don't know the difference between skin and wood, so they can shoot you in a heartbeat. So I'll just show you how difficult this is, or how different it is and dangerous it is. A lot of times if I have students here, I'll tell them to say stop, but of course I've got my cameraman there. I just now realized, Mr. Cameraman, would you say stop?
Stop.
You didn't say it fast enough, and you would end up with a nail in your hand. So that's how quick these things are. They can shoot through that just that quick, and that's the battery operated one. The one that runs on the compressor is so much more dangerous. You might be asking, well, why in the world would we use a tool that dangerous? And the reason is because I'm preparing you to go out into the workforce. And when you go out on a job site, you're going to be using tools very similar to this. So I want you to be able to go out there and be able to use a tool that you're going to be using on the actual job site. And you're saying, well, maybe I'm not going to get into construction, but I'd just like to learn more. Well, that's another reason to take my class. So when you go to build your own house, or go to remodel your house, or work on your house, you don't get taken advantage of, because you kind of know what's going on. Plus, if you ever have to go to a hardware store to buy a tool, you don't go up there and say, hey, I need one of those thingamajiggers that does this, and it's yellow and it does this. Then you'll know what you're talking about. So a lot of you might be saying, well, I want to go in the military. Construction is a great field for the military. Number one reason it's a great field for the military is you get college credit for being in my class. 33 college hours for being in my class. That means you're going to start at an advanced standing once you get in the military. Everybody else is going to be starting at this base salary. Once you complete basic, you're going to be at this base salary. You're going to be higher than everybody else. Plus, we do a lot of teamwork building in here. We build scaffolding, we build walls, we do concrete. We just did a big job over in Bonne Terre, 8-foot tall concrete walls. So we do a lot of team building in here, a lot of problem solving. So if you go in the military, you're going to be doing that same thing. You do teamwork and problem solving. Had a former student, he's in the Marines now. They were on a location, and they had to build a house, and they needed someone to be able to build that house, and no one knew how to get started. He knew how to get it started. No one knew how to finish the concrete. He knew how to finish the concrete. No one knew how to build the trusses for the building. He knew how to build the trusses. So it worked out great. It's a great opportunity to learn about how to do stuff. And maybe you're saying, well, I'm going to go to college, so I don't need to know about construction. Well, that's fine. But a lot of times people that start college don't finish college. And the advantage to having this is a backup in case your plans fail. As I said, you get 33 college hours for taking my class for free. So that's a great thing too. As I've said before, it's a great opportunity for someone that really doesn't even know what they're going to do. And if you're a girl, I've had girls take my class. I've had girls become employed in construction. I've had girls make over $40 an hour, out of state, of course, making great money in construction. So there's great opportunities. Another reason a girl might be interested in construction is if you have a boyfriend and he doesn't know what he's going to do for a living, you can have him come take my class so he can make some bank, so you can afford all the nice clothes that, you know, you can buy the pants with the holes in them and the nice Coach purses and all that other stuff. So, but it's a great opportunity, a great learning experience. Of course, we do a lot of work, like I said. We do spend some time in the classroom, but most of our work is either done here or on a job site. We've got, as I said, we've got a big building in Bonne Terre going right now. It's 30 by 70. We've got 2 additions to do onto the school. We've got some remodeling to do on the school, so we do a lot of work. So if you want to come and learn about construction, learn about a career. And that's the thing about construction. It is a career. Factories are laying off people all the time. We just went through a tremendous time in our country where places were laying off. Construction was always cranking. It was always at a high. There was always jobs. There's still jobs. I have more jobs to fill than I have people to fill those jobs. I just had a company call yesterday looking for 2 people. A company called the day before saying they want my graduates as soon as they can graduate. So great opportunity in construction to make a living. And you're saying, well, I'm not sure there's that much work in construction. Well, listen, if you're going to live in a house trailer, we can build house trailers. If you're going to live in an apartment, we can build an apartment. If you're going to live in a condominium, we can build in a condominium. If you're going to live in a house, we can build a house. If you're going to live in a cardboard box, we don't build cardboard boxes. But we do build the bridge that you'll be living underneath in that cardboard box. So there's a great opportunity in construction to make a lot of money. And when other places are laying off, you've always got this to fall back on as a trade, as well as if for some reason you get laid off, maybe your aunt is going to need a deck redone, or maybe the guy down the street is going to need new siding on his house, or maybe a relative is going to need some work done around the house. Then you're going to be able to take the skills that you learn in my class, and you're going to be able to apply it in real life, and you're going to be able to make a career and make great money in construction. Thank you, and I hope to see you in my construction technology program.